Just the other day, I was having a conversation with a friend who told me that she's been feeling very sad lately, crying almost every day for no reason, just not finding joy in life, and she's not sure why she's feeling this way. But then it hit me. She is not alone. Many of us, myself included, have had times like this when we feel just overwhelmed and we feel like we cannot shake that feeling of sadness. Chances are you might be going through something similar, or maybe you have in the past. That's why today's video, 10 warning signs of mental illness you should not ignore, is so important. This video is not just a list of 10 signs, but it is a conversation about helping us to recognize the changes, especially the significant changes in our mental health. Let's get right into it. Number 1, are you having constant feelings of sadness? Feeling sad every day, crying at the drop of a hat, not being able to figure out what is making you sad, and this sadness can last for weeks without you feeling better. This could be a sign that your mental health needs to be checked. Number 2, are you having changes in your sleep? Are you oversleeping, sleeping maybe 12 hours a night, and waking up and still feeling tired and just not even wanting to get out of bed? Or do you find no need for sleep and you're staying up most of the night, just staying up for no apparent reason? This could be another sign that your mental health is declining. Number 3, are you worrying about everything? You cannot stop overthinking. You're overanalyzing every situation. You're overthinking. You're always just anxious, and you cannot stop overthinking and overanalyzing situations. And sometimes your family might tell you that you're being too sensitive. This could also be a sign that your mental health needs to be checked. Number 4, are you having drastic mood changes? What do I mean by that? Are you experiencing times when you're feeling really hyper, you're feeling happy, you're feeling very irritable, you're very snappy at your family members or your friends, and then that changes and then you feel really down, you feel depressed, you feel sad, and you isolate yourself, you ignore all your calls from your family members, you don't want to go out with them? That's what we call drastic mood changes. This could also be a sign that your mental health needs to be checked. But let's pause for a second. Do any of these signs remind you of someone you know? This could be signs that that person is battling a serious mental illness. Having just one of these signs once might be normal. But having many of these signs or having persistent signs could be an indicator that you need to be checked and your mental health needs to be checked. Mental illness is real, and millions of Americans are struggling. And the sad part is many people don't just know who to talk to and who to turn to. As a psychiatric nurse practitioner, I have firsthand experience in this field. And I see so many Americans suffering and struggling, and people of all ages and of all backgrounds struggling with mental illness. And the good part is I see how much of a difference it makes when they actually seek treatment. So help really makes a difference. But I'm going to give you a little bit more statistics to put more context into this issue. 1 of 5 American adults deals with mental illness every year. 1 out of 20 American adults deals with a serious mental health illness every year. Suicide is the second leading cause of death in America for people between the ages of 10 and 14. Can you believe that? And 1 in 6 youth in America between the ages of 6 to 17 experiences a mental health disorder each year. So I know some of these statistics just sounds scary, right? And that's not the goal. This is about education and making us aware of these issues in our community. But there is good news. There is help, and it does make a big difference. But before we talk about the ways of getting help, let's jump right back and talk about the 6 remaining signs of mental illness that you should not ignore. So number 5, are you experiencing a lack of interest? You just don't want to go out anymore. You don't want to talk to people. You have lost interest in the activities and the things you used to love, right? So if you used to go to the gym, you don't want to go anymore. You might drop out of school and you don't even shower. You don't care about what you wear and how you physically look. This could be a sign that your mental health has deteriorated and you need to get it checked. Number 6, are you experiencing drastic changes in your appetite? Are you overeating? Have you gained a lot of weight within a short period of time? Or are you losing appetite? Have you lost a lot of weight within a short period of time? This could also be a sign that your mental health might need to be checked. Number 7, are you having a stomach pain that does not go away? Unexplained stomach ache. Have you been to your primary care physician several times and they cannot find any reason or any cause for the stomach ache? This could be a sign that you might have anxiety. This could be a sign that your mental health needs to be checked. And number 8, are you feeling guilty about everything? Are you always blaming yourself, always worrying about what people think about you? Are you a people pleaser? Do you go out of your way to always make people think or to make people feel good? And do you always think so low about yourself? Do you have very low self-esteem? This could also be a sign that your mental health might need to be checked. And number 9, are you having repetitive movements? Maybe your hands are shaking sometimes, your teeth are grinding sometimes, or you're pacing. You might be in the living room and you're moving back and forth for no reason, and you can't stop yourself from having these movements. This could be a sign that your mental health might need to be checked. And number 10, the last but not the least, are you having thoughts of hurting yourself? Are you having negative thoughts? Have you ever attempted to hurt yourself? Maybe it is the first time you're having these thoughts, or maybe you have them on and off, or maybe you have them most of the time. Please, having these thoughts are not normal. It is not normal for you to have these thoughts. Please get some help. Talk to someone. Talk to a friend you trust. Talk to your primary care physician. And if you're having just one of these signs once in a while, it might be okay. But having many of these signs most of the time, and if these signs prolong and they extend for several weeks without you feeling better, it is time for you to get checked out. It is time for you to talk to someone. Please reach out to a qualified mental health provider who can talk to you and help you develop a care plan, develop a treatment plan to be able to help you to make you feel better. Parents, please do not assume that your kids are fine. Please ask them about these 10 signs that we just talked about. And if they tell you that they're having any of these signs, please take action. Action can save a life. Please do not assume that they're doing well. Talk to them and do not ignore the symptoms and the signs that you see. And if you don't have any of these signs, please, it is still important to educate yourself about these signs, because most of the time when an individual is going through these changes in their mood or in their appetite or in their sleep, most of the time they don't notice these things immediately. But the family usually can see these signs, and they're usually the ones that advise them to go get help. So please, it's important for all of us as a community to learn these signs so that we can help each other. And thankfully, all insurance companies now provide comprehensive coverage for mental illness. So do not worry if what insurance you have, because they do provide coverage for mental illness. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel. And if you have any questions or comments, please drop it below in the comment section, and look out for more videos like this. Thank you.